Hey guys, welcome to the world's most comprehensive course on generative engine optimization, also known as large language model SEO. What if AI says that your products suck? My name is Avinash, and this actually happened with me. So one fine day, what I noticed is that Microsoft Copilot have taken a slightly negative tone about one of the startups I was associated with. I was obviously livid, partly because it was saying no a negative thing about my startup, and partly I was like, dude, you're not popular enough to have a sassy attitude. So we started talking to a lot of data scientists on this issue. Even though some were really helpful, some kind of laughed us off and said that a small team like you can't even dream about influencing a large language model. You need to have a PR budget of at least $1 million. So what did I do? We kept up. And after 4 to 5 months and around putting 700 hours of research on this topic, we were able to turn things around. And soon we started seeing a wave of other startups come to us with similar issues. For instance, one of the startups noticed that, according to Google AI overview, they were labeled as the worst basmati rice for making biryani. And needless to say, they weren't too happy about it. So after a couple of months, clients eagerly reached out to us, not just to, safeguard their reputation, but also to help them increase their organic reach, leads, and ultimately the revenue. And that's how my friend's AI monitor was born. Not out of a VC deck, but by real people facing real problems. By the way, I forgot to formally introduce myself. My name is Avinash, and I'm also known as GEO Guru in some corners of the internet. I'm a lawyer by training, but if you ask me what I've been doing for the past 10 years, it would be I'm helping startups with their inbound marketing, helping them find product market fit, and ensuring they reach millions of dollars in revenue. My strategies on AI search has helped hundreds of companies appear on ChatGPT, Google AI Overview, Perplexity, and all other places who are running the internet. Most recently, I was rated number one consultant on answer engine optimization by yesusers.com as per their annual survey of hundreds of SaaS companies. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that if you want to talk about AI search, you can hit me up at avi@getaimonitor.com or come to our website and join the amazing community.
Why geo matters now. Let's break down why this shift matters. First, organic traffic is dropping fast. We've seen startups lose up to 50% of their search visitors overnight. Second, Google rank doesn't equal visibility anymore. You could be number one on Google and still get buried by an AI summary. Third, AI engines are now the gatekeepers. ChatGPT, Perplexity, Copilot, they're deciding what gets seen, not just links, but answers. Real world impact of generative engine optimization. This change is already affecting real businesses. Startups are seeing traffic disappear, and they can't even tell where leads are coming from. Attribution is broken. Analytics say source unknown. And that makes fixing the problem nearly impossible unless you know how these engines work. To truly master this new landscape, we need to understand the fundamental differences between traditional search engines, large language models, and generative engines. Think of them as three distinct systems. First, the search engine. This is your classic Google. Its function is to find and rank links. It's real time, constantly indexing the web. It's about matching keywords to pages. Next, the large language model, or LLM. Think of ChatGPT without its browsing capabilities. Its function is to generate content from its pre-trained memory. It's not real time. Its knowledge has a cutoff date, typically 2021, 2022. It simulates knowledge but doesn't embody it. Finally, the generative engine. This includes tools like ChatGPT with web browsing, Perplexity AI, and Google AI Overview. Their function is to generate answers and cite sources. They are real time, leveraging a framework called Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or RAG, to pull fresh, authoritative information from external sources. This is how they overcome the static nature of LLMs and provide factual grounding. So let's recap the core challenges we've identified. Write this down. First, organic traffic is falling. The rise of zero-click searches means fewer direct visits to your website, even if your content is excellent. Second, Google rank no longer equals visibility. A high ranking in traditional search doesn't guarantee you'll appear in those prominent AI overviews. And third, AI engines are the new gatekeepers. They control how your brand is summarized and presented, and they can even misrepresent your information or hallucinate false claims. The urgency of adapting to this new reality cannot be overstated. AI referrals to retail sites surged by 1,300% during the 2024 holidays, and Google's AI overviews now reach an astonishing 1.5 billion people monthly. A failure to embrace generative engine optimization can lead to reduced visibility and significant lost opportunities. So, are you ready to master generative engine optimization? The entire AI Monitor team is excited and honored to support you on that journey. With that, I'll hand it back to Avinash to bring this lecture home.
Let's have a real conversation for a second. Most people don't even realize that their traffic is slipping due to AI search until and unless it's too late. If you want to avoid that future and also apply what you have learned so far, go to ChatGPT or even Perplexity AI and ask what is the best tool, service, or product in your particular niche. If your name pops up, great. You're already ahead of curve. But if it doesn't, don't worry. That's exactly why you are here. In the coming lectures, I will show you how you can transition from being invisible in AI searches to becoming unavoidable. You will also learn how to master AI analytics to track your current traffic from AI searches and measure how exactly you are dominating the results. Here is the kicker. While 99% of your competitors are still trying to figure this out, you could be implementing proven strategies right now.